Aloha, divine beings, my beautiful soul family. Oh, it warms my heart to be with you all again today. Welcome to Dream Circle, where hearts and souls unite in a shared mission to manifest a harmonious new earth. Oh no, could anyone hear what I was just saying? I will start again. Aloha, my divine beings and soul family. I am honored to be with you here and now again today. Welcome to Dream Circle, where hearts and souls unite in a shared mission to manifest a harmonious new earth. Here we play with various spiritual practices to harness our collective energy of participants from around the globe. Together, may we master our divine magic. Hi, everyone. My name is Angela. I will be your host today. Thank you for joining me here and now. Now, if you're tuning in from a future timeline, meaning you're catching the replay, be sure to make your intention to be here and now and join in to the collective field. There is no space-time in the quantum field. And so when you intend to connect in with the energy, we are all united in the quantum now. Energy is magic and can travel instantaneously. No distance or time needed. It happens now. So remember to make your intention. And if this is your first Dream Circle, welcome. Please let me know where you're tuning in from. And also, what are your new moon intentions? Happy new moon, everyone. All right. So this new moon is fully loaded in such a beautiful way. We also have Happy New Year of the Wood Snake. I wore my snake today just to represent. Now, this energy coming in is all about transformation, change, shedding of the old, right? As the snake sheds its skin, it makes space for new. And the wood aspect of the snake tests our outer stability structures, encouraging us to find an anchor point within. It is within we find our stability and letting go of our need to control anything outside of ourselves. So a little bit about the flow of today's event. It's all about energy. We're going to talk about the astrology influences, the current energies, the incoming energies. We're going to do a grounding practice to connect with Earth's electromagnetic field. We're going to repair our own electromagnetic field, and we're going to create a force field of health and protection. So let's get started. I'm so delighted to have you all here. Thank you, beautiful Hawaii, for tuning in. Again, let me know, everybody, what are your new moon intentions and where are you tuning in from? Let me know. All right, our first energy practice is going to free and clear any stagnant energy, anything that happened up until this point in your day. Make the intention now to let it all go. So I want you to start by rubbing your hands together, okay? Get some heat going, yeah? Tune in to the sound. You hear it? Tune in to the feeling. Your hands are starting to get a little bit hot. Good. So make your intention now to be present with these sensations, with the sounds, with the energy. And when you're ready, I just want you to dust off your body like you're dusting off sand or dirt. And the intention here is to release everything that doesn't serve you. Wipe the slate clean. Any doubts, fears, worry, insecurities, attachments, expectations, self-judgment, any limiting beliefs. The intention is to wipe them all away. Don't forget your lower half of your body. Get those legs. Get your calves. Make sure you don't forget any part of yourself and just dust that energy away. Yes, beautiful. Now, this Aquarius new moon is a gateway of the water bearer, which I've identified 5 themes to focus on. And in these themes, we're going to have some affirmations, and I always invite you to repeat after me. Anything that you're feeling called to say out loud, go ahead and just say out loud there in your home or wherever you're tuning in from. So the first theme is unity consciousness. We are stepping into a powerful, powerful energy that allows us all to unite in the unified field. So I release the illusion of separation. I am one with all and the universe. The divine flows through me. Now, the second theme is quantum creation. We need to start letting go of our idea of time. Time exists in this time space, but it is an illusion. In the quantum field, time does not exist. So anything that you intend or anything that you want to send to your fellow beautiful brothers and sisters is felt immediately. I release the illusion of linear time. I know time is fluid, adaptable. The past and the future are all happening now. I get to choose the timeline that feels best. Beautiful. Make your intention. The third theme in this beautiful, shocking, surprising, loving energy is awakening your divine will. I let go of the fear surrounding my power. Oftentimes when we start to step into our power, old patternings come through that either undermine, bulldoze, or try to sabotage our new, beautiful energy. And sometimes because these patterns come through in those moments, we start to fear the power. Because when we align with our divine source, the ego feels threatened, and the ego, it just wants to survive. It wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you in pattern. So as you try to escape these patterns, the ego might get louder. So that being said, we have to tune in and focus on our beautiful divine will. I shape my reality with courage and intention. I am ready to stand in my full authentic truth. I stand confidently in my divine power. Affirm it, claim it, beautiful beings. The fourth theme is freedom. I release contracts that have held me back. They served their purpose, and now I am ready to dissolve them all. I am now free to step fully into my highest potential without limitations. Claim your freedom. Feel the beautiful sensations in your heart of what it feels like to be free. It is your God-saken gift, your divine gift. Claim it. And finally, the fifth theme is synchronicities, divine timing. Sometimes when our external world is falling apart, we feel the need to hold on, to grasp, to control. But surrendering to the flow. and being okay with having a possible outcome that you might have never thought about before. And it could be even better. And most likely, it is better. So I release the need for control. I surrender to the flow of the universe. I trust myself fully. I trust the process. I know I am exactly where I need to be, doing exactly what I'm doing. I am open to miracles. All right, beautiful. Make sure you affirm. You can always place it in the comments to strengthen the energetic. Yeah? And be sure to like and subscribe if you're feeling the energies and you're resonating with this message. Because anytime you contribute into the technological quantum, you are amplifying your own field. So make it a point to intend always. Intention is the vessel to creation. And my goodness, do we have some potent manifestation powers? Yes, we do, especially with this astrology coming up. So today is the new moon in Aquarius. That means the sun and the moon are conjunct in Aquarius, and also Mercury and Pluto are right there with us. So Mercury is the mind. In mental shifts, basically we're reprogramming our mind for future focus. This is all about divine alignment. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Not my anus, Uranus. And what that means is Uranus is electric. It is our galactic changer. It comes in to make the changes that we don't have the power to make within our personal realm and within our collective realm. And sometimes these changes can feel really, really intense, because imagine getting zapped with electricity. Pew, pew, pew. Basically, Uranus is coming in here with her taser electric guns and just, oh, bloop, bloop. It's all about course correcting, getting you in alignment with your most highest potential timeline. And if you've been stubborn in any areas of your life, Uranus is going to come in and push you off the edge of the cliff. Ah. Now, you can scream and panic and worry and stress the whole way down, because you don't know what's down there. You don't know what's going to happen in the unknown. Or you can just woohoo all the way down in that free fall. I'm flying, woo! And just enjoy the ride. Because the more we try to get involved and control the energies, the more Uranus is going to come in and disallow. So shocks, surprises, sudden changes. What needs to happen in order to align with the path of fulfillment? Yes, I surrender to that. Now, Uranus has been retrograde and goes direct tomorrow, the day after the new moon. Now, this energy has kind of been contained. And now that it's going direct, it is just ready to free flow. So, breathe. It's going to invite experiences again to push us off our edge. And it could almost have felt, because Uranus is a fixed sign, it's fixed energy, it's stabilized. And it's in the sign of Taurus, which it has been for about 7 years. It's going to be shifting this year. And that's why all these energies are prepping us, starting to allow us to attune to the electric energy, the influx of the electro field on our planet. So it's really kind of like it's been a concrete, And you have this little beautiful flower, somehow still finding its way through the concrete, still finding its way to spread its petals and grow. And now, all of a sudden, the concrete breaks away, and it gives this flower the opportunity to truly thrive. And that is what we're here to do, because we are powerful creators. That is why we stepped into the human form, to use our energy to create the reality of our desired dream. Now, the very next day, the sun comes into trine with Jupiter at 11 degrees. So we have an 11:11 portal also. And Mars is making its way to trine Saturn. All of this water energy, so feelings into form. So the Aquarian energy is the Mercury, it's the mental simulation. And then we have the Mars and the Saturn and the other Piscean energies of water, which is our emotional body. And the only way to truly create from an authentic place is to get our thoughts and our heart in alignment, coherent. Then we become these powerful beacons of this beautiful love and light. Now, all of this energy is also with Pisces. We have 4 planets in Pisces. We have Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and the North Node. Now, the North Node is our destiny point. It's what we want to start working towards. So don't be surprised if you have sudden flashes of insight, because Pisces energy is very, very psychic energy. And you may even be able to meditate more easily with all of this Piscean energy. And you may have the desire to escape reality. Now, in small doses, escaping reality in meditation, in your imagination, is a beautiful thing. But not too much, because we don't want to dissociate, we don't want to avoid, and we don't want to shut down. So use these radical shifts and these sudden epiphanies, these divine downloads, to help move you forward into a new reality. Because as a collective, it is time. This year, with the year of the wood snake, is going to be literally systems changing, identities changing, a brand new paradigm. And we can't fight it. We have to place our heart and our trust into the divine wisdom that comes through. It's so much divine inspiration available. And everyone has the opportunity to cultivate a strong spiritual connection with this energy. Yeah. So creative energy from the universe, higher enlightenment, bigger dreams. Yes, beautiful. I am one with the infinite power of the universe. All things are possible now. I easily surrender into divine flow. I remember the truth of my soul. My magic comes easily because I believe in me. Yeah. Now, with this Piscean energy, think of water, how water can just basically flush out all of the illusion, all of the deception or secrets. And everything is being cleared away now or revealed, because anything that is not aligned in our authentic truth will not survive. And we need to let go and allow Uranus to make those changes for us, to create space for the new. And these could be new epiphanies or new thoughts that you might never had before, because this is energy coming onto our planet that we have never witnessed before. We've never seen it. And now we're figuring it out, right? So there's a learning curve. But part of our need to understand and take control is our logical mind sometimes gets wrapped around the need to know, right? That feeling of unknown, right? Just get used to that. You want to play on the edge of the comfort zone. The comfort zone is your ego. We're pushing outside of that now into our highest self. So remember that if you are feeling lost or confused in this energy, it is because your mind is trying to make sense. It's trying to control. So that is a clear indicator that you need to tune inward and listen and trust your deep knowingness, because the intuitive voice is speaking clearly now more than ever. But you got to be the one to tune in. Yeah? Tuning in. All right. How is everybody feeling on the line with me? Oh, thank you for these intentions. Empty to receive and anchor in the highest possibilities. Beautiful. Another one, embracing the change that is my immediate future. Great. Continue to place your comments in the message. And also, as we get into our topic today of energy, please let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer questions as they come through. We'll also save some time at the end. And I really want to make this as interactive as possible. So as always, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know your intentions and feel free to ask questions. Yeah? All right. So, are you ready to enhance your experience with energy? Can I get an amen? Because our heart is our body's electromagnetic field. And so we have to open and expand our heart to connect in with Mother Gaia's electromagnetic field. Yes? And everything is energy. And how I'm starting to understand energy is even more epic than even I understood before, right? Because we are not separate, but a single interconnected field. We are both actively participating in reality and also observing it. So energy doesn't necessarily move from place to place. It is everywhere. Yeah? And bringing your awareness and attention to that energy shapes your experience. So if you are looking for a peaceful energy, your observation helps create that peace. Your expectations influence what you feel. Now, this is actually called the observer effect in quantum physics. When they viewed particles and observed these particles, they noticed that they changed direction, they changed speed, which means that anytime we are observing energy, it's going to change all on its own. And what I've found is that energy always wants to find its balance. And we are the ones that come in and knock it out of balance. We are the very disruptors of our own electromagnetic field and all the energy playing out in the reality. So this is so important and why intention is so powerful. and why you need to be clear with your intention. Because where your focus goes, energy flows, and what you focus on grows stronger. Now, because of this powerful Mercurial Uranus energy, Mars trining Saturn, the Sun trining Jupiter, 11:11, it is really important to be mindful of what you're speaking and what you're feeling. You are the creator of your reality. Yeah. Now, in this need to find its balance, most of the time we don't have to do anything. We have to just create a container. Create a container. Right? We are the container of that energy. And how beautiful it is to be at one. And so energy doesn't move per se, but it expands. It's not here or there, but it's everywhere. All possibilities spreading out from each moment. So we don't want to get in the mindset of thinking that energy needs to be collected or put in a reserve, right? We want to think more about creating stable fields or conditions that the energy can feel safe to do what the energy wants to do. Yeah. And thinking kind of like a battery, right? A battery charges it up. It kind of collects the energy. But the new technology is now almost waves, right? It's like electrifying waves. And they come and they go, right? Just as waves, they go and they come. They go and they come. Now, thinking of it not going and coming, but expanding and contracting, and expanding and contracting. Yeah. So we're going to try a little activity to bring some awareness to your energy field. Now, just taking this moment, as we did with the clearing at the beginning, I just want you to start to feel. Of course, it's easier to feel your life force if you create some heat. So I always encourage you to start here with rubbing your hands and breathing, because this helps ground you. And grounding in energy work, in grounding anytime, especially with these energies, is really, really important. I cannot stress grounding this year enough. So ground, ground, ground. You know what? You're all grounded. Okay? Go to your room. Right? The things we hated as a child, we love as adults. So let's just start to sense the energy in our hands. And I want you to engage the breath. Inhale. Exhaling. Another inhale. This time, exhale on yummy. One more, inhaling. It's even yummier, everyone. All right, now just open your hands just a little bit, okay? Now I want you to place your focus in between the palms of your hands. You can literally look with your eyes, or you can look with your intuition and just begin to sense what you're feeling. And as you draw attention to what you're feeling, notice how it shifts. just bringing awareness to the palms of my hands, I'm starting to get some tingling. I've got heat. I've got prickles. Yes? And again, just tuning in. You're not doing anything. You're just paying attention. Yeah? Okay. You are starting to create. The expectation, the intention shapes what happens. And observation creates that change. Okay, so stay with it for a few more moments, and I want you to start breathing life into your chi ball. So inhaling as you expand, and exhaling as you contract. Again, inhaling and exhaling as you contract, just noticing how the energy is flowing or shifting or being expanding. Now we're going to start to use our voice to spell cast our intention into this energy field. And I just want to say how grateful I am. Thank you, Source, for my beautiful life. Thank you for each and every beautiful breath. Thank you for this divine vessel and body. I am so very blessed and grateful. Now I'm raising the vibrations to the highest frequencies, allowing every cell in my body to calibrate, to love, laughter, play, ecstatic feelings, peace, bliss, joy, inspiration, creativity, passion, romance, trust. I am grounded. I am balanced. I am centered. I am stabilized in my vibration, rooted deep into Mother Gaia. I am connected and anchored in to the crystalline iron core. Now at the very center of our planet is our core. There's a heating element in the inner core, and the outer core is made of iron. And when this iron gets heated up, it starts to move, creating electrons. This is how our Earth's electromagnetic field is created. And the electromagnetic field is very important. It's our protector. It's our protector for many things. And so taking this moment to now connect in to the crystalline iron core, the first dimension, imagining a beautiful rainbow cord of light going straight down your spine, out your sacral, not your sacral, your root chakra, in, directly into the very center of the Earth's core. And ask, Mother Earth, let me feel your energy more closely. And again, just observe and allow what's happening. The earth energy coming into your physical body. Asking, I feel your warmth, your wisdom, your unconditional love, your resilience, your strength, your adaptability, and anything else that you're feeling from the earth. And it's okay if you don't feel anything quite yet. You could just feel maybe a surge of something coming in. It could feel very subtle, like a shift. And if you're more tuned into the energies already, it could feel very powerful. Like I feel the warmth coming into my body. I feel the resilience. And whatever that means for you, whatever you're feeling is beautiful. Embrace it. And again, this is a practice. You have to work with the energy of Mother Earth, and you have to familiarize yourself with it. And then you'll be able to ground yourself with an intention. And this trick is going to work very, very, very good for this year. Again, I cannot stress grounding, 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 grounding. When I invite Earth's energy into my field, I feel held. I feel loved. I feel supported. I feel that the Earth is coming up to meet me where I am, holding me in my beautiful light, anchoring in that light. Yeah? And when you make this intention and then start to send it up your chakras, now just as the snake and the Kundalini energy, it spirals around your spine, starting at the base and working its way up all the way to your crown. So now that we're connected in with Earth and anchored in, we're going to start to activate those different channels of energy. So make your intention. I activate my multidimensional DNA. I allow the powers of the universe to come online. I remember the truth of my soul. I have returned to my divine alignment. So we're going to start with a pure tone. I have a beautiful crystal harp here next to me. And I invite you to tune with the pure frequency. We're going to work our way up, connecting with each chakra at a time. So I'm the only one that you'll be able to hear my beautiful singing voice, but those of you tuning in from home, be sure to just match the pitch, belt it out, and smile. Yeah? So the first chakra, our root chakra, we are anchored, we are grounded, we are centered. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. I allow my creative spirit and my connection to divine source to flow. The third chakra is our willpower, located a couple inches above your belly button. I am standing confidently in my full, authentic truth. I trust myself fully. You feel that beautiful light starting to travel up your spine. Welcome it, welcome it. Now we're at our heart. My heart is open to receiving all that is for me. I align effortlessly with what I desire most. I expand my heart, connecting in Earth's electromagnetic field. Our throat chakra, the beautiful color blue, as in these beautiful spirals behind me. I speak my truth clearly and with ease. I am fearless in communicating the truth of all that I am. I speak clearly from my highest truth. Now leading to our pineal gland, our third eye chakra. My third eye is open, activated. I see clearly. Usually linking sight to your intuition. I feel clear. The crown, it's our beautiful connection with Source and Divine. I am connected to all that is divine. I am calling in my highest beings of love and light, my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my galactic family, my highest self. My soul star chakra located above my crown. I am connected to all that is divine. Breathe. Feel the resonance, allowing your body to be activated, feeling the connection of Mother Earth's crystalline iron core all the way up. Now go ahead and place your hand on your heart, feeling into the frequencies of divine love and light, freedom, peace, joy, abundance, and allow your heart to expand, feeling the energy expanding with this intention, and simply by noticing, feeling it spread up into your neck, into your head, down into your limbs, into your core, sending the energy down through the body, feeling what you're feeling. I don't know about you guys, but I feel great. Woo! I'm buzzing, I'm tingling. How are you all feeling? And please let me know if you have any questions. So this practice of intention, affirmation, is next to feeling, will help you enhance your experience with energy. And with practice, you will start to get it. And as you start to get it, it is really, really cool. Excuse me. You start to feel more empowered simply by bringing awareness. Yeah? Because in this simulation, the false matrix, our ego lives there. We are now shifting into a completely new paradigm, into the divine organic matrix, where our highest self lives. And in the false matrix, our five senses filter reality based on what you expect to see. So, in a way, the five senses are limiting because our eyes can only perceive so much light, and it takes time for light to travel into our eyes for our physical body to be able to perceive what we're seeing. So we want to begin to see through our sixth sense, because that is the only true connection to the divine matrix. And in fact, how do we really know if we're living in a simulation or if it's real? Because our five senses can be so easily manipulated. Think about virtual reality. If you've never done that or experienced that, basically they show you what they want to see, you hear something, you start to feel something, and all of a sudden your brain creates and kind of fills in the space, creating a reality. Now, if we only focus on our five senses, we're not really creating. We're observing, but we're not contributing to the energy, right? And to be a powerful creator, we need to work with the energy, not try to control it, but work with it. And how we do that is by being open to sensing the subtle shifts and tuning in. Because again, our brains, they're just too darn smart. They actually filter out a lot. They filter out what's most needed for you to get your job done. That's essentially what the ego does. It's this filter. So you have to start programming yourself to see beyond the filter, to see within the structure. And as you start to tune in and sense the energy, it is from that place where you can be guided. Because your higher self is screaming at you all the time. It's like a baby, it's like a mama calling a baby bird home. It will never stop. Caw, caw, right? Caw. And you have to tune in. It's like a radio station. These are all just different frequencies. Will you choose to stay attuned to the false matrix and the ego frequency? Or will you turn that radio station off and turn up your favorite jam, right? Let's tune in now together as we just did, creating a unified field to tune in to the divine matrix, the fifth dimensional frequency. You get to decide what you want to do with your energy. You get to choose how you feel. And again, we're not storing it or releasing it or moving the energy, but we're creating a stable energy state, creating conditions for energy to stabilize on its own. This in tune turns us back to our own divine alignment. All of this programming and conditioning that we've been taught to believe is not the truth of who we are. It's not our divine alignment. When we start to tune in and realize that energy wants balance and your higher self lives in that now channel, then you can be more in tune and more ability to consciously create. Because you're creating no matter what. And that's why you got to be aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, because you are creating that reality. So how about we be more proactive? And it takes responsibility. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about control, because think about, like, if you're trying to catch smoke with your hands. The very act of reaching into the smoke breaks apart its shape, right? So when we try to control the energy, like reaching or grasping on to something that's happened externally, it actually shifts. And it's like, I can't, right? That's why the idea of control is an illusion, and why we have to let go of that illusion and just flow. Because you can't catch smoke with your hands. remembering that we are a part of the same energy system we are trying to control. And sometimes the easiest, most efficient way to change an energetic state is to step back and let the energy find its natural balance. We don't need to get involved, right? Living in the ego mind, the ego says you gotta go and you gotta control and you gotta micromanage and you gotta, right? No. The divine organic matrix aligned with your higher self doesn't have to work as hard. Why? Another reason why being in the now channel is so beautiful, because your higher self is always working. In fact, working in multiple timelines, all at once, trying to get you into your path of your most highest potential. You getting involved in trying to control makes it a lot harder. It's the path of least resistance, and the resistance comes from letting go of it. Yeah, the path of least resistance happens naturally when we don't fight it. And that being said, this year we are going to witness a lot of changes. Our minds will not be able to make sense of the rapid change that will happen. I'm not going to lie, everybody. This will be the most intense, wild ride of our lives. Remember that snake, it's ready to shed this skin. It's ready to become the new and the paradigm of the golden age. And what has to happen in order to create a beautiful golden age is we have to clear the slate. We have to purify not only our physical bodies, but the planet itself. We do that by honoring our body. Do you even realize how much power you have over the planet? Not over the planet, but you are the planet. And when we honor our physical bodies, we are honoring Mother Earth. Yeah, we each need to do our part to honor her, honor us. And if we try to control and we try to hold on and white knuckle it, remember the smoke. You can't hold on to smoke. It just, right? It disperses, it expands. The only thing you can do is breathe and believe and ground in and remember everything is happening perfectly as it should. Divine timing is coming through to honor each of us in our creation. So I invite you not to get distracted in what's happening in the world. It's an illusion. It's a distraction. You can watch the news or tune into social media as much as you want, but if it starts to pull you away from your authentic truth and what you want to create, then turn it off. Be mindful of what you consume. Now more than ever, we need a filter of the external. Yeah? All right. Now, I want to go into a couple examples on how we observe energy, and then we're going to finish our session with a beautiful repairing of our electromagnetic field, because sometimes it gets holes in it or ruptures or tears, and we just want to make sure that everything is sealed up, shining brilliance, right? We're going to shine it up today and make sure that you are protected, because within your electromagnetic field, you can create an intention, a beautiful bubble, if you will. But just to bring home a little bit more about how energy works, okay? Have you ever noticed a child playing alone, right? They move freely, they're uninhibited, they dance without care, they talk to themselves, right? They are more connected in with their higher self than most adults are. But now watch that child openly. Their behavior shifts. They become more self-conscious simply by the act of observing. And they may perhaps either start to show off or hide, right? So the very act of observing a child in its play will modify its behavior. And showing off or hiding is no longer that authentic truth, right? We want to return to not caring about being hyper-focused on or being seen in that way and just be weird. And I use that word with the highest love because I'm the most weirdoest of them all. And I say weird because weird is authentic, and authentic is the highest frequency. Yeah? Now, that being said, when we observe and give our attention, what we change or what we are watching changes. Think about a movie, because again, energy is constantly expanding. So when you press play on a movie, it plays. You can press pause or stop, and what happens? That particular frame literally pauses. And then if we press play again, the movie continues to play. Thinking of this as you go about your life. If something really intense happens, or something really disturbing, or something that just upsets you, puts you off, don't press pause on that. We don't want to bring any more attention to what doesn't feel good. Just simply breathe and let the movie continue to play. Yeah? Now, one thing in the unified field shifts, which creates ripples of change. Yeah? Now, the same principle also applies to our minds and our emotions. Excuse me. So as we're creating, pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. They transform. For example, when you're caught in anger, you're inside the emotion, right? That's you pressing pause. You're like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. You know, you start to catastrophize, right? And momentum picks up. The next thing you know, you're in a big pile of poop. So we don't want to react in that way. We just want to take a step back and notice. Identify what you're feeling. I am feeling angry. Now, the simple act of identifying your feeling shifts. Now, the anger doesn't vanish, but your relationship to it changes. You're no longer identifying with the anger inside the anger, but you identify it, you observe it, you give your attention to it, which allows the energy to find its neutral, natural state again. You see how stopping the movie literally causes the energy to amplify, because where our focus goes, the energy flows. And right before your eyes, what you didn't want starts to get bigger. And that's why mastering momentum and understanding how momentum works, because if you have the awareness to stop and tune in to the one thought that you're having, you can stop momentum before it has a chance to multiply. And then you're not in the movie. You're watching the movie and you're letting it play out. Does this all make sense, everybody? I love you so much. Again, I would love if you have any questions on what you want clarification on, or just comments. Hello, Matt, Jennifer, Kat, Scott, Laurie. Oh, my beautiful soul family. I love these moments where we can unite. All right. So let's go ahead and repair our beautiful electromagnetic fields, yeah? Okay. Now, you can rub the hands together again. Again, this is a simple grounding practice because it's drawing your senses into the body, right? You hear and you feel, 2 of the 5. And open your hands just a little bit. Now I want you to start using your breath to pump life into this energy. And as you inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling. Now go with the pace of your own breath, just continuing to imagine that you're literally playing with this energy and you're stretching it, right? And as you stretch it, it can even start to feel gooey or like you have something sticky on your hands. And of course, my expectation that I'm incepting with this intention, you start to create the stickiness, right? You start to create that tingling, prickling, heat. And it could feel cold to you. This is your energy. And the more you familiarize yourself with it and the more you play with it, the more you're going to understand when it's out of balance. And you can start to play with it like you're playing with a ball. Yeah, and just start to feel what happens with your hands. For me, I start to feel that tingling start to make its way up my arm. The more I play and engage and the more I focus on my life force, it literally starts to expand through my body. In fact, let's make that an intention right now. As I continue to tune in to my beautiful life force, it expands this light into my body. Yes, you feel it. Now, as you have your energy in your hands, I want you to start to seal and make a seal all around. And you're simply just outlining all of your body with this energy. Okay? Now, as you start to move your hands and just all around your body, sealing that energy, I want you to visualize a beautiful, shimmering, crystalline light. And you want to make sure that this crystalline light covers every part. So if you're feeling a hole or a rupture, make sure you patch that area really good. Yeah. Remembering to come down the front of your body, around to your back, not missing any part of this beautiful vessel. You want your whole entire essence to be encapsulated in this shimmering crystalline light. Yeah, making your way down your legs. Don't forget the booty. The booty needs protection too. Oh, big booty, need extra. But just continue. And you're going to start to notice, okay, maybe, I feel like a patch needed here. And just let your hand guide you intuitively. The beautiful thing about energy work is all you need is your breath to breathe and believe. Yeah? You can look into the science and knowing that we are all energy and everything is energy, and you can actively participate in that. If you want to know the real research and the truth, it is now scientifically proven. But I want to remind you that magic is much more advanced than science can reveal yet. But as a collective, we are getting more advanced and rapidly Our technology is advancing because our consciousness is expanding. It works. But magic is something you can't see. It's something you feel. And energy is magic. Now, when you feel that you've completed the beautiful crystalline energy, go ahead and take your hands and place them in front of your heart. And just breathe, continuing to visualize that shining crystalline light and imagining it expand out from the center of your heart into the field just beyond your skin. With every breath, allowing it to expand even further into the field. Your auric field can be almost 15 feet all around you, up, down, front, below, and expand that field. Now, there are times where you want to expand your field, like we're doing now, because we want to connect in with the collective. I want to connect in with all of you, whether you're here on the live feed or tuning in from the replay. Make your intention to connect in with my field and allow those fields to expand. Oh, did you feel it? Wow. My whole body started tingling. That intention of connecting with the unified field is powerful. And we can do so much with this power. So now that we are flowing from our heart space and tuned in to the unified field, let us focus on unconditional love, freedom, abundance, peace, and joy for all. Let us continue to expand our field, remembering that in the quantum there is no space or time. So any intention we make here and now will be seen and felt and heard. So let's send this beautiful love energy to every brother and sister on this planet who is suffering, who is hurting. Allow them to feel this peace, this joy, this connection. They also have the ability to tune into this frequency, but it is us now here in this moment. We are anchoring this into the grid. And people connecting in from all over the world. Matt, hello, from Australia. We've got someone on the other side of the world with us here. And we are connecting the whole field and connecting on different energetic points on Mother Gaia herself. The starseeds, the light workers, the dreamers, the visionaries, anyone here in this frequency can make the intention to connect into the grid and send the signal into the grid. We amplify our unified field. And now let's fill it up. I am love. I am connected to all that is divine. My energetic field is strong, stable, and filled with expansive, cosmic, shimmering light. I trust I am divinely guided and protected. I am free-flowing with pure, infinite energy, expanding, emanating my soul's most authentic truth. We unite to amplify our intention, anchoring in these frequencies of unconditional love, compassion, joy. Together, we stabilize the unified field, offering protection, peace, freedom, and abundance for all. Yes. You feel that beautiful energy, everyone. Let me know you're here with me. And however you're feeling, I would love to hear it now. And reminding you that you can do this simple practice of energy work before you leave your house, right? And now more than ever, protecting your energy, calling in your guides, the highest beings of love light, to help support you, guide you. And remember to emanate that field from your heart, creating a layer of protection, imagining a beautiful bubble all around you. Now, if you're in a big crowd and you need protection, you don't want to expand too far, because the more expansive your field, the more that it can engage with other people's fields. So if you're going to a crowded place, keep your field close to the body. And you can do that by simply asking. Remember, ask and you shall receive. Yes, all right. Beautiful time together we share with you. And I'm going to invite you now to a little home practice. We've got this beautiful manifestation energies of the Aquarius new moon, the next 6-month cycle. What do you want to see create? I invite you to write down everything that you want to create. And I also want you to write down everything you want to release on 2 separate pieces of paper. Do you want to release old stories, identities, patterns, letting it all go? And if you're feeling called to it, in a safe place, maybe a bathtub, a sink, or a fireplace, if you have somewhere to officially burn something, burn it up. And by you offering your attention to the alchemizing of your old paradigm, you are allowing the energies to reset and find their balance. And then once you release and you're ready to engage in the receptivity of what you intend to create, I want you to actually walk through a threshold of some sort. I like to use a doorway. You can put a line on the ground and step over it, but making the intention and literally physically walking in or through the doorway into that new paradigm. Being sure to shed that skin, unzipping whatever you want to do, and leave it. And then step into your new self, your new paradigm, your new brilliance. Yes? So feel free to engage in the homework assignment or not. But walking through a threshold and making an intention is powerful. Yes. Yay, completely at peace, connected with the universe, ready for more. Thank you. Now, before we come to a close of our beautiful time together, I just want to stay connected with you. If you aren't signed up for the Dream Circle yet, feel free to reach out to me with your email, or you can go to Chi Life Flow. It's right there. Chi Life Flow. Energy, life, and flow. And remembering, always address the energy first before you take action. But I want to stay connected with you for any upcoming dream circles. Again, these feel very sporadic. When Source and Spirit says share, I'm going to share. And that's what this platform is about. So I hope you enjoyed it today. Again, please share with your friends, family, anyone that you feel would resonate or benefit from these practices today. And be sure to like and subscribe. I can't say it. Subscribe to the channel. I'm slowly building the channel. And the frequency that we created here today allows the channel to expand within that frequency. And I want to stay connected also because I've got some really amazing things coming up this year. I'm going to be launching the toolbox come spring. And all of my work with clients and as a therapist in the last 2 decades, I realized that my clients who do the work and do their tools and use their tools and practice shift. And so my toolbox series is going to be just that. Every type of tool you can imagine. If you want to ground yourself, if you need to get out of a negative thought loop, if you need to process an emotion, is all going to be right there for you at your own disposal. So keep an eye out for that, the toolbox. And I also have a retreat coming up at the end of the year in Bali. It's going to be 7 days. I received the download to do this retreat after almost losing my life and coming back even stronger and more vibrant as we always do. But it's going to be a somatic journey through 12 dimensions. So a lot of Qigong, Tai Chi, breath work, and a lot of movement, somatic movement, connecting our beautiful vessel with our cosmic gateways, the U-inverse. Yeah. All right, my beloveds, thank you again for your presence here and now. And I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful. And I am in love with life. I'm in love with the divine being that connects all of us. Until we meet again, I love you. Mwah. Aloha. We are the golden ones. Yes. And thank you for that compliment. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. Such a pleasure to always have you. Thank you for your beautiful feedback. We're creating waves. And this energy is electric waves. Yeah. Electrifying. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. All right. It's always this time that it's so hard to break free from this energy, right? Do you feel it? Oh, I feel it so incredibly powerful. Always so hard to end the stream because it just feels so good. But I want to remind you that you can tune in to this feeling anytime. It's here waiting for you always. And in fact, it's the natural state of beingness. So remember, take a step back and let the energy support you. All right. It is time. Lots of aloha, namaste. I love you. Bye, everybody.